Folks, you're probably seen this all over student TikTok, but here's the deal. If you've used AI for assignments this past week, there's a real chance your school can tell. Turnitin rolled out a major upgrade in the last 6 or 7 days, and it's already live in a lot of schools. It now catches more than raw ChatGPT text. It can spot the humanized versions too, even after paraphrasers. Mates, most students don't even realize this update happened. That's why everything suddenly feels like a different game. I'm Daniel, and in this video, I'll break down what actually changed. I'll explain why it matters if you are in college or high school in the US, and what people are using instead. Then we'll look at StealthGPT, what it does, and how students are using it right now. Not as a magic button, but as something you need to understand before you rely on it. Guys, make sure you check out all the useful links in the description after watching this video. There might be some nice discounts there. Let's get into it. First, friends, quick context. A lot of professors run papers through it automatically, sometimes without telling you. So when Turnitin updates, it doesn't affect a small corner of the internet. It affects millions of students overnight. And Turnitin isn't some niche tool either. It's integrated into tons of schools and universities, and more are adopting it every semester. That means this upgrade hits basically everyone submitting work online. Folks, even if your professor never says AI detector, the system can still be running in the background. Here's the big shift. Before, detectors mostly caught obvious AI patterns, like straight copy-paste from ChatGPT. Now Turnitin's new model also catches AI paraphrased writing, even if it looks more human on the surface. So a workflow that felt safe last semester can suddenly get flagged today. Mates, to understand why people are panicking, you need to know what the undetectable AI space has looked like up to now. Most tools in this field fall into the same pattern. You generate something in a mainstream model, then run it through a second tool that rewrites it so it sounds more natural. The promise is always the same: make it human. The problem is that a lot of these services were built on top of the exact writing style Turnitin already knows how to spot. Friends, they'd reshuffle sentences, swap vocab, maybe tweak rhythm, but under the hood the text still carried the same AI fingerprints. With the old tools that was often enough to slip through, but with Turnitin's new update, that whole strategy is getting picked up way more often. So right now students are realizing that undetectable doesn't mean much if the tool isn't evolving with the detectors. That's why the conversation has shifted from which paraphraser sounds best to which tool is actually built for the new landscape. And that brings us straight to StealthGPT. So where does this tool fit in? Guys, StealthGPT claims it's trained specifically for the detector's newest model. It's not just rewarding ChatGPT. It rewrites or generates text with more human-like patterns that don't line up with what Turnitin usually flags. Now, I want to be real with you. Anything promising undetectable forever deserves skepticism, because detectors change. Still, I'll show you why StealthGPT is getting so much attention this week. Mates, the pitch here is pretty clear. Faster work, more confidence in this new detection climate, and stronger final drafts. When you open the platform, it's straightforward. You can paste in a draft to humanize it, or generate fresh academic writing directly inside StealthGPT. There's also a longer essay workflow that can produce cited papers in the style you need. And honestly, that alone matters if you've ever lost an hour fixing references at 2 AM. Guys, before we move on, I try to make my content fun instead of boring. And in return, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content I make. Let me walk you through the humanizer flow first, since that's the part most students are curious about after the recent Turnitin update. On screen, I'm starting in ChatGPT and generating a short essay on a topic I chose just to get a baseline draft. Then I bring that draft into StealthGPT. Mates, under the input box, you'll notice a writing style selector, so you can steer the tone towards standard, school, college, or fully academic writing. For this demo, I'm picking the college style to match the kind of assignments most people are working on. You'll also see different optimization presets built into the tool. They're meant to tune the output toward different detection contexts, depending on where you plan to use the text. Friends, I'm not treating these as a magic switch. They are just part of how the platform lets you shape the rewrite. Once that's set, I run the humanizer and let it produce a new version. What matters here is that it's not doing a simple synonym swap. It shifts structure, pacing, and how ideas link together, which is exactly where modern detectors tend to focus. After that, I do a quick reality check. I copy the humanized version and drop it into GPT-0 just to see how it reads to a public detector. On screen, you can see it comes back with a high likelihood of being human-written. That doesn't make anything magically safe, mates, but it's a useful reference point before you move on. Now, for writing from scratch, the workflow is even simpler. You enter your topic and requirements, and StealthGPT generates a draft designed to read like human academic writing from the start. That's the start clean instead of patching later approach a lot of students are switching to in this new era. Quick honesty break, folks. Even if a tool helps reduce detection risk, you're not done after the first draft. You still need to read it, adjust the tone for your class, and make sure the facts and citations are actually correct. Blind copy-paste is how people get caught in ways that have nothing to do with scanners. Professors notice when your voice disappears, or when a paragraph makes a confident claim with zero support. So guys, think of this as a drafting assistant, not a brain replacement. If you're using StealthGPT ethically, the citation support is honestly one of the most practical features. It can save time and reduce accidental plagiarism just by keeping your references clean. That part alone can be worth it for some students, even aside from all the detection drama. So mates, here's the bottom line. Turnitin's upgrade means the old AI paraphraser era is basically over. If you're relying on tools that just reward ChatGPT, you're playing last semester's game with this semester's rules. StealthGPT stands out because it's one of the few tools trying to stay ahead by training around Turnitin's newer model. Whether it stays ahead long-term depends on how detectors evolve and how you use it. My friends, no tool makes you untouchable, but understanding what actually changed gives you a real advantage. If you want to check StealthGPT out, there's a link in the description. Read up, test carefully, and use it responsibly. And if you've already seen professors getting stricter about AI this week, drop your story in the comments. I'm genuinely curious how widespread this is getting. Feel free to check out the links in the description below. You might find some discounts there. As usual, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time.